All right, people. We are here doing a live stream. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here to talk about one thing, and really only one thing only. I might do a little short video about this tomorrow, to be honest. Hello, Handcup. Handcup is in the chat. Handcup is in the chat. We are doing an 2024 election night stream. We are covering the night shift, as I said earlier. I shouldn't be awake right now. Well, we are all waiting. I know a lot of us said we would be up late tonight because we were worried about some sort of sus things going on with the election. We were worried that something sus would happen. We were worried a little bit about, you just never know. It's always good to be safe. So we just wanted to keep an eye on the polls. Most of my friends, they're up late. It's almost 3 a.m. for him. Yeah, I mean, for most of America, it is around 3 a.m. Around the late time hour. So I don't expect a whole ton of people are going to watch this, but, people will probably watch it tomorrow morning. 3 people in the chat. It is a crazy thing. Anyways, good night. Good night, Handcup. I'm pretty sure you might be aware of the election results. Anyways, I'm going to screen share this to the Discord server because we have Shoes of a Champion. Chat. Shoes of a Champion.
Let me talk to you.
You might cut out for a second.
Let me talk to you.
Yeah.
We're live?
Yeah, we are live here on the live stream. We've got a few people actually watching. About 3 people are actually watching the live stream. So,
all right.
Let's
get my friend
to it. Ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, sir.
And
Wait.
President of the United States, at least
of America,
Donald J. motherfucking Trump. I told y'all.
We fucking did it.
What did I tell you? What did I tell them, Skip? And he won the exact states I predicted he would win. I predicted he would win every single motherfucking swing state possible. And the leftists, they said, no, he's not gonna win it. Look at my left-wing push poll. It's a Kamala winning. Well, it doesn't matter what your left-wing push poll thinks. Because, ladies and gentlemen, Donald Trump is the president, and he doesn't care if you like it or not. You better keep that same energy that you had with Barack.
Yes, sir. We fucking did it. All those motherfucking SJWs, all these woke motherfuckers in Hollywood, all these fucking musicians, all these SJWs on the street. By the way, I want to say hello to my, I know he's not watching this video, but my old teacher from Hilo High. Hello, Mr. Yarberry. How you feeling now, huh? You were taunting me a couple months ago when I was going through some shit, telling me that Trump was going to lose. What now, Yarberry? What now? I called you out on Facebook, or you're probably sleeping right now, but I messaged you on Facebook. Those of you, I don't know, those of you watching this video, if you know any of you from Hilo, if any of you know Mr. Yarberry, tell him David says hello.
Yeah, that guy. He is he's a SJW that went to the high school that Shoes of a Champion had gone to, and he tried to make fun of him a few weeks ago. But guess what? He's not laughing now. He's probably in his room crying.
Who's laughing now?
He's probably in his room crying.
I could see him right now. I could see him punching the air right now. He's probably in his bed right now, fucking crying on his pillow. Oh yeah, it's fucking Wednesday tomorrow. That's right. Actually, he got fired from Hilo High. I don't know if he's still even teaching. So he's probably just crying on his pillow right now.
Probably.
Like all the fucking SJWs, all those fucking Hollywood puppets, all those fucking puppets that, you know, kept preaching to us and kept telling us that, you know, that we're Nazis, we're evil, we're the bad guys. Who's laughing now?
Who's laughing now?
Huh? By the way,
we're gonna see.
I know.
I'm gonna be a Nazi. I don't think so. I think they're blowing it all out of proportion because he wasn't a Nazi last time. He was just like, he did some good things. He did a couple things that were questionable, but he did mostly good things during his presidency last time. So we're gonna see what he does this time.
The thing is, too, I mean, we've lived through both candidates. We've lived through 4 years of Trump. And yes, we have lived through 4 years of Kamala Harris, because Kamala Harris was the fucking VP for the past 4 years. And
I mean, come on.
We all know how the past 4 years was.
Like, I know the leftists, this whole election cycle will claim Kamala Harris is the incumbent. She's not the VP. She's the VP. She doesn't have any authority. Like as if the vice president isn't able to talk to the president about policy, right? As if the vice president isn't able to, you know, try to influence, especially a very old, dementia-ridden man like Joe Biden. And it was her that.
The thing is, too,
it's her. When they ask, oh, what did she do? They'll say, oh, but she signed off on all these tie-breaking votes. So it was her who signed off on these inflationary spending. It was her ideas that were getting into power.
Thing is, too, ever since Biden, after Trump got shot back in July, and then Biden had COVID and he all of a sudden dropped out, who the fuck was running the country these past few months? I would assume Kamala Harris was the one in power, because Biden's been fucking MIA since. So it's like, come on, Skip.
Come on.
We've lived through both. You know, we've lived through both candidates, and it's pretty fucking clear which candidate we were better off with.
Yeah, Kamala.
Also, I want to mention
is done. Kamala is doomed.
I want to mention as well, those of you that don't know, Kamala Harris was on The View a couple weeks ago, and they asked her, what would you do differently? Would you do anything different from Biden? She says, nothing that comes to mind. So there you go, Skip.
She's the same.
Like, come on.
Fucking thing. She's nothing.
She's no different than
anyone who said otherwise. That she would. Oh, she'd be different. She did this thing. They did their child tax credit.
Her whole campaign too. Her whole campaign was about bringing change and shit. And she just started like ripping off Trump's things, you know.
Actually,
lowering the taxes. All of a sudden, decided to say,
you know who inspired change? You know who inspired the whole thing where her campaign was saying change? Obama. She was trying to walk in Obama's footsteps, and see how far it got her. Guess what, Kamala? You're not Obama. You're not nearly as good of a public speaker as he was.
Because we're not as dumb as you fucking all think. All you fucking Democrats out there, we're not as dumb as you think. We can see through the bullshit.
I tried to tell them. I tried to show them the polls info. I literally made a prediction last week that showed that Trump would win all these swing states. And they said, no, it's not going to happen. No, you're getting your facts mixed up. No, you got to pay attention to the ABC and MSNBS polls. No, you got to listen to CNN.
Yeah, the dirt sheet media.
You got to listen to dirt sheet media. And I said, no, I'd rather listen to John Zogby strategies. I'd rather listen to Rasmussen and Atlas Intel. And what did they say? They said that Donald Trump was going to sweep this thing. And what did he do? Tonight, he basically swept it. He's basically got this thing in the bag. I'm going to... hold up, someone's in the comments right now. Let me bring it up. We have Appa. He says, I want Kamala to peg me. Hail to the CCP. Do you think Kamala pegs Obama every night? Probably. I don't know, man. I don't even know.
Oh, I wouldn't doubt it.
Maybe. Perhaps. I don't know, man. Kamala's sus, man. Kamala's sus. Like Among Us Imposter. She's sus, bro. I mean, come on, Skip. I tried to tell them. I gave them the facts. I was more intelligent than them, and they still wanted to spit in my face and call me clown and laugh at me rather than actually debate me. And what did they do? Well, they ate their motherfucking words, didn't they?
Always great to see. Always great to hear.
I love to see it, Maggle.
You know, this election, this has been the most fucking, like, this year has been kind of it's been up and down, but you know, what a way to end the fucking year. This has been the most satisfying night in a long ass fucking time. I'm enjoying it. I can't fucking, like, I don't know, I can't sleep right now. I'm too excited to sleep right now. I'm like, I know I gotta do some shit in the morning, but fuck it, you know, I can make an exception for tonight.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just too excited to sleep.
I mean, I'll probably be up till about 1 or 2 a.m. around this time before I go to sleep. But I mean, I'm pretty damn confident there's not gonna be, I mean, just look at 87% reporting in Michigan. And Trump's ahead. Trump's way ahead. And then I take a look. I take a look at Wisconsin. 93%. He's definitely winning Wisconsin. 93% reporting. Trump's up, big time. I mean, come on. Like, did anyone really honestly think that this election was going to be won by Kamala? I mean, I can't. I'm genuinely sure they've already solidified Pennsylvania, and Trump, after he won Pennsylvania, he just started announcing, because, I mean, let's just be honest. Like, right now, as it stands, this is on AP Media. So this is like literally the only people who aren't calling the election are the dirt sheets. They're like holding on to the sliver of hope that Kamala somehow wins every single state, including Alaska, which she has she's down 15 points, Skip. She has a snowball's chance in hell to win rural Alaska.
I just checked Google. Google is still behind. Google says that Trump is at 267 and Scumula is at 224.
Yeah, that's
also, I remember, like, when the election,
because it's the Associated Press. They're a dirt sheet.
Like, when the election was sealed, Fox. I was also watching Fox News' live on TV, and they had it. You know, they had it checked. Trump declared 47th president, and then I didn't really look at the other channels, but I looked on YouTube and shit, and like CNN and like all these other outlets. They were still way behind. Even Google, they're all way behind on the election.
Yeah, they're like
they're all way behind with the scores.
They're holding on to this last sliver of hope. They're just holding on to it. They're hoping that he somehow wins, and it's just not gonna. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work, Skip. It's not gonna work. And
also, as I watched the speech as well, it Fox News said Trump elected as 47th president. After like a couple minutes, they had to change it to Fox News projects that Trump is the 47th president.
Well, Republicans just.
But let's be honest, it's over.
Republicans also have won the Senate as well. They have 51 in the Senate, which means they have won the majority. They've taken the Senate majority. And let's look at the House of Representatives. It's still close. Republicans currently have gained a seat, and Democrats have lost a seat. And it's projected that Republicans are going to take the House of Representatives as well, which I expected that Democrats are going to somehow manage to find a way to sneak this one over. Maybe they will somehow. I don't think so at this point. It does not look good for them. Do you think she has
I don't think so.
Appa says, do you think she has a wiener? I said, maybe.
Scumula, probably. You know, Democrats and liberals and shit, they're all fucking weird and shit. You know, they're trying to tell us that a man is a man. You know, they're all weird and shit. They want to tell us that a woman's a man, a man's a woman. They're fucking weird, dude.
Republicans have weird. Governor's race as well. We have the most governors, and we still have control by one over the over the Supreme Court. So if all of this data is going in, Republicans have just ran away with the 2024 election. Thanks, Bernie Sanders, for not giving the Democrat that extra vote. Oh, and also there's going to be there's 2 independents that have won, by the way. For third-party fans, 2 independents have won. Bernie Sanders, of course, retains, and Angus King actually won in Maine. So 2 independents have won in the Senate. So that's a big win for independents as well. So we
independent won in Maine.
Yeah, and we have 2 independent senators now in the House of Representatives.
I guess that's kind of surprising because Maine mostly voted for Scumula.
Maine is really a swing state, but they're divided by these things called congressional districts. So you always have in Maine, you have the state. Pretty much usually what happens and what happened this time is the state at large, because of the inner cities, like Portland, has voted for Scumula, and the rural counties who live in a different congressional district, they live in the second congressional district, they have their own vote, and they have a single Republican electoral vote. So basically, Scumula wins 3 electoral votes, and Republicans win 1 electoral vote. That's in the Electoral College. But in the Senate, Maine has elected. They've decided to elect a independent, which is that's good for them. I'm happy. Maine decided to elect an independent instead of a Democrat.
Hey, that's not a bad thing.
Yeah, that's a
good thing.
So yeah, I mean, that's good news, and it takes more votes away from the leftists.
Yeah, I mean, I don't live in Maine. I don't really give a shit. But hey, that's not a bad thing. That's a good thing.
Yeah.
If only Hawaii, knew better. You think? I mean, I'm not surprised at all. But you think Hawaii would have learned their lesson after they've been voting for fucking Democrat ever since after the Reagan election?
Yeah, they're not
for years.
They're not even showing
what happened.
They're not even showing the amounts of votes that have been counted. I don't know what the fuck's going on, but they're not even showing the votes counted
in Hawaii.
Yeah, in Hawaii, they're just.
I mean, I don't really.
They just automatically.
Doesn't really matter for Hawaii.
They just
anyways
declared it for Kamala. Oh, and
I mean,
for my Robert Kennedy folks, guys, I know he still was on the ballot in some of these, non-swing states, mostly like Midwest states and shit like that. He actually came away with a surprising 500,000 votes, and I think it just shows that a lot of people. And by the way, third parties this election, totally, they got around 2 million votes altogether. If you combine all the third-party votes, they got around 2 million votes, give or take a few. So, I mean, it was very divided, but it just goes to show that people are starting to realize that the Democrats and Republicans aren't the only ones you can vote for, and maybe we'll see RFK run in 2028 because.
It opens that up.
Anyone who pulled off the ballot, I mean, you get 500,000 people to vote for you. That's somewhat impressive for someone who's pulled off the ballots in most of the states.
Yeah, it is. I mean, all those of you that voted for Kennedy, I mean, that's a good thing because you kind of open it up for the next election. But you kind of should have listened to Kennedy, and he told you all to vote for Trump, but whatever. Well, it doesn't really matter.
He's going to be in power anyways. He's already got. It seems like if this is all true, I mean, I still can't believe it. I'm still surprised a little bit. But if the numbers are showing right now that Kennedy's going to be he's going to be inside that cabinet. He's already been on the presidential transition team. He's already proposing agriculture bills for Congress. Trump's already announced the agencies that he's going to be a part of. I mean, he's going to go wild on the FEC. I mean, not FEC. FDA. I mean, the FDA, the CDC, and the USDA. I mean, he's going to do good things under the Trump cabinet. Hopefully he doesn't get locked in the cabinet and they just like, hopefully he doesn't get stuck with the bureaucracy of it all. But I think he can actually do. If Trump's saying what he's saying by saying he's going to let him go crazy, I hope they let him do that.
Yeah, I mean, the guy's he's like a health, he's like a health guy. So I think isn't Trump like having him like he's gonna like work on the foods and shit.
That's what I said. He's gonna be he's gonna be running FDA, the CDC, Central Disease Control, and then the USDA, the U.S. Department of Agriculture. So if he's part of all those, like that's big things, and those are big issues that we need right here. That's some of the agencies that he talked about during this election. And yeah, by the way, if you guys haven't already, there's a forum where we're able to actually go and put our 2 cents in to try and appoint cabinet members actually for the Kennedy campaign. They gave me some stuff, and I voted on a few of the people to be a part of the cabinet. So yeah, let's see where that goes.
Yeah, let's fucking go.
I'm stoked, man. It's not looking good for Democrats right now. They're probably right now. I saw that Kamala Harris was doing a watch party or whatever, and her fans just left in tears. They left all the trash in the stadium and left in tears.
Yeah, I've been looking on Instagram. I've been looking at all these fucking celebrities that all these celebrities that kept gaslighting us. I've been telling them. I've been looking at their social media accounts, and I haven't seen anything yet. But I did see a couple of liberals having a temper tantrum, like that guy Ryback posted, that fat smart guy, that morbidly obese guy with the Harris shirt.
Yeah, that was.
He rips his shirt off.
It was actually, I know who that guy was. That was what's his face? That was what's his name? Boogie 182. He used to be a gaming YouTuber back in the day. But yeah, he got really butthurt, I guess, about this election. I didn't know he was a SPW. He really was not about his political opinion for a while. I guess all of a sudden he decided to stream this time about the election, and he lost his fucking shit on Livestream. As you guys know, wearing the fuck Joe Biden hat because fuck Joe Biden. I can't believe we have voted his old ass out. He's trying.
Yeah, obviously you guys can't see me right now, but all day I've been wearing my fuck Biden and fuck you for voting for him t-shirt. I'm using it right now. It's fuck Joe Biden. He's fucking Joe Biden. You're fired.
You're fired.
Kamala Harris, you're fired.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
She got destroyed, and it's hilarious because like the SJWs are still crying about it. They're still crying about it, bro. They're gonna be crying about it all day tomorrow, and I don't really care. I think people have already like tried to warn me about political posting right now because they said, "Oh, well, you might get beat up or something." And I said, "I don't give a fuck. I don't live in a big city. I don't think I'm gonna get beat up at all. I just think I have bragging rights at this point right now. At least give me the fucking today and tomorrow to have my bragging rights. Like I predicted this. I told y'all it was gonna happen. I told y'all it was inevitable. But no, nobody wanted to listen to me, right?"
Hey, yeah, they didn't want to listen.
Nobody wanted to listen.
Hey, Nomadic Cole, this is better than the Cowboys winning the Super Bowl.
It's better than the Cowboys winning.
If you ask me.
The Cowboys...
It's way better.
The Cowboys right now, I guess on the topic of the Cowboys right now, the Cowboys are not going to the Super Bowl this year. They're so trash right now. Old man Jerry Jones can't fucking decide who or who not he can fucking pick, he thinks that a washed up Dak Zeke combo is gonna fucking take him to the Super Bowl, and it's just not gonna happen. He could have called Derrick Henry. They didn't answer the motherfucking phone. He decided that the best signing he did all season was to get a mediocre Eric Kendricks, who's in his 30s at middle linebacker, to replace Leighton Vander Esch, who decided to retire in the offseason. We lost majority of the Cowboys defense, multiple players, including Simi Fehoko and fucking a bunch of other guys. Dan Quinn left. This team was doomed from the start. And I was telling Cowboys fans that, because there's two types of people that I always get into arguments with on social media about the Cowboys. You have the delusional Dak Prescott fans. The delusional Dak Prescott fans who think that Dak Prescott is going to take us to the Super Bowl every single year, and they think he can do no wrong, right? And I say, no, he's a game manager at best. And right now he's not even game managing because he doesn't have a defense or really much of an offense for that matter to even game manage. And he's just junk. He's just junk right now. And then there's the other people. There's the Cowboys haters who will just, they just want to rub it in. Oh, you Cowboys fans, you're the worst. You don't know anything about football. You did this and Patrick Mahomes that. And I don't really give a shit about their opinion. I think they're just bandwagoners mostly, and Eagles fans that I could give two shits about. So yeah, I think. I hope Cooper Rush, because Dak Prescott's injured, by the way. He got injured in the Falcons game. I think Cooper Rush, hopefully he can bring something back to the team, but you never know. I mean, I doubt it. It's not like the same. It's not like 2 years ago, when everyone was saying, "Oh, the Dallas Cowboys, that Micah Parsons, DeMarcus Lawrence, Leighton Vander Esch, they have an elite team." No, now our best defensive player is Carl Lawson, and our best offensive player, is injured, and we have to rely on a washed-up Zeke Elliott to run. It's not going to work. Dalvin Cook's washed too, by the way. He gets the same amount of yards per carry as Zeke Elliott. So this isn't not like 2016. I don't know why Jerry Jones thinks it's 2016, but he just does. And he thinks that a washed-up Zeke Elliott and Dak Prescott and Dalvin Cook is going to save the season.
He's relying on. He's like WWP and fucking AEW. He's like pro wrestling. He's really relying on nostalgia.
And today is the draft. Today is the trade deadline. Jerry Jones decided to just trade some random jobber for the team. He just tried to trade on some random jobber on the team. And Jerry, all he could say is, "We like our guys." I don't like our guys. Our guys are shit right now. They're playing like trash. There's no competition. And, I mean, there's still going to be delusional Cowboys fans talking about the playoffs. And you know what I tell them? Playoffs? Playoffs? Hell, I just hope we can win a damn game.
Don't talk about the playoffs.
Playoffs? Come on, Skip. I hope we can win a damn game, at best. Shit, man, we'll be lucky if we can be competitive against Philly next week.
Those of you football fans watching, mark my words down. Mark it right down. Patrick Mahomes is going to win his fucking 20th Super Bowl this year. Mark it down. Yeah. When that happens in February, go back to this video. Patrick Mahomes is going to win the Super Bowl again.
Even though he's having the worst year.
He's going to win next year.
Even though he's having the worst year of his career, he's still fucking undefeated somehow. It's terrible.
Yeah, statistically, he's really game managing. He's actually the almighty, all great Patrick Mahomes. He's game managing right now.
Yeah, and the Saints.
But he's still
trash. The Tennessee Titans are doing trash. The only team I'm at least a little invested in that's doing pretty good is the Lions. Because they're looking to try to. They've gotten better. I guess the Lions have been fucking dominant this year. So maybe the Lions might go to the Super Bowl, but you're probably right that Patrick Mahomes will somehow find
a way. Mahomes.
They'll find a way to have Mahomes beat the Lions. They'll throw some flags in the game.
Remember last season, the first game of last season, the Lions beat Patrick Mahomes, and what the media said was this massive upset. The Lions beat them in week 1, so the NFL script writers, they still forgot,
his revenge.
They still have it in mind. He's gonna get his revenge in the Super Bowl this time. It's gonna happen. Well, mark my words, Patrick Mahomes, he's gonna go to the Super Bowl. He's gonna be there in February. When you're all mad and when you're all mad and shit, don't be too mad, because I told you all right now. Go back to this video in February. Go back to this video. And
just don't cry.
Patrick Mahomes, he's going back to the Super Bowl. Don't cry about it. Don't. It's not even worth getting angry about.
And Travis Kelce and Tay Swift, they're gonna go to the Super Bowl and it's gonna be trash.
Speaking of Taylor Swift, suck it.
Yeah, she's crying.
You lost, Taylor Swift. She's crying right now.
Scamula, they're done. They're done, son. How?
They're done.
They're done already.
Taylor Swift, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Alan Rich scum, all these fucking actors, all these fucking celebrities, Dave Bautista, Dick Foley, kiss my ass. You guys lost. You guys fucking lost. What are you gonna say now? Whoopi Goldturd. You said you were gonna leave the country if Trump was gonna win. Well, Whoopi Goldturd, it's time to pack your bags and get the fuck out of here.
Hell yeah. And that's not an insult.
Yeah.
That is just a fact of life.
It's just a fact of life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've been so tired all year of these SJWs, and I'm just happy that they got their comeuppance. They finally can eat their words. They lost fair and square. You're damn right, Drake Dragon. Drake Dragon's in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. They lost fair and square. They did. They lost fair and square. Dude, I was shocked. I was telling people, because I really believed, thought it was going to be very close. I was telling people, no, I thought it was going to be closer. I was telling people, guys, do not be shocked if this becomes election week. But what happened? It got called in the same night. And the dirt sheet media is still pretending that it's not over yet. But guess what? There's a snowball's chance in hell to win Alaska. And even if she somehow managed to flip these leads in all these swing states, she still loses because she loses Alaska. She still will lose by 2. And she's done.
I thought they were going to be cheating and shit. Like, I was kind of afraid they were going to do what they did the last time. They'd cheat and they'd find some shenanigans.
There was something. I wouldn't be surprised if Kamala Harris or Joe Biden or whatever.
Oh, yeah, there was, for sure.
I won't be surprised.
There were people, like, in Kentucky.
Yeah.
There were people, like, they were, like, using the voting machines. They were, like, pressing the touchscreen and pressing for Trump, and it wasn't working. And then, like, when they pressed for Trump, it's when they pressed for Kamala, it went right to Kamala. Like, it worked. The machine worked.
I was surprised.
Like, something's fishy here.
I was just genuinely surprised that it wasn't as slow as last time. And maybe that's probably because there wasn't a virus, Because not only at all these polling
places,
because all these polling places, they were moving slow because, well, they were all practicing social distancing while collecting ballots. So that was, like, part of the reason why it was really fucking slow, right? Like, they had, like, a blind nun counting all the ballots by hand in fucking Nevada. That's a joke, by the way. It wasn't actually happening. It was just very fucking slow. It took, like, a week for them to count their votes. But yeah, I mean, it was crazy. But Trump has won Reno. He flipped Reno from blue to red. They were blue last election. Now they're red. It's amazing.
Reno?
Yeah, Reno, Nevada. Reno, Nevada.
Reno, Nevada.
Yeah, Reno, Nevada. That county.
Yeah.
It was blue last time. Now it's red.
Yeah, and also, I mean, Nevada. You know, UFC is always there. Dana White,
He's big.
I don't know if you saw the speech, but Dana White was there. Like, Dana White was campaigning with Trump all along. He was at Trump's victory speech earlier.
Like Dragon Salt.
Like, I don't know. I think UFC.
Home, I didn't see any traffic on the way home either. I was, you know, I mean, I do live way out in the boonies, but hey, I mean, you know, I didn't see any traffic either coming back home. That means
I'm out of the house right now. It's fucking dead in town.
It's time to get some of those illegals deported. Yeah, we won the Senate, we won the House, we won the governors, we won everything, man. We hit the jackpot. You know, you go to the slot machine, you roll it down, and then you see 3 sevens line up. Bam, you've got $1 billion on your hands. And that's what it was for the GOP.
Yeah, get these fucking...
The GOP...
Get these fucking criminals out of here.
And independents should be proud of themselves, too, because they actually got 2 seats in the House. They got an independent senator in Maine as well. So they should pat themselves on the back there, too. But yeah, GOP did great. It's game, set, match. It's checkmate for the leftists. They're going to cry. They're going to be mad. Don't be surprised if tomorrow you hear about like rioting or something in like DC or New York or San Francisco, God knows where else.
Oh yeah, it's inevitable.
You know, it's inevitable. They're gonna cry. They're gonna throw a temper tantrum, and we're just gonna have to say it's okay. Better luck next time.
I just hope Trump's safe. I just hope they don't. I know they're gonna be trying again to take his life. You know, I just hope he's fucking. You know, I hope he's safe.
But yeah, I mean,
make these fucking liberals cry again.
Yeah, dude, they're going to be throwing a temper tantrum in the streets, bro. Like,
I'm predicting already, like January 6th, like this, you know, the storming of this like coming up and shit. It's gonna be worse than January 6th, 2021. It's gonna be way worse.
Yeah, it's gonna be way, way worse.
You know, liberals, they're the fucking worst. They're a bunch of fucking deranged psychopaths.
I'm gonna look at the news.
I can't wait though. I'm
gonna look at the.
I can't fucking wait to see all these Hollywood actors, all these fucking woke ass Hollywood actors, like, you know, all of these fucking actors. I can't wait, like Julia Roberts and fucking George Clooney and all these fucking assholes. I can't wait to see their reactions.
Yeah,
tomorrow
morning.
In a couple hours.
Looks like we
those of you watching
as well. They passed Prop 36, meaning soft on crime is going away. Nice, man. Nice, man. Soft on crime is going away. I gotta look into this mayor's election that I've been following recently.
Yeah, I haven't been following the other. I've just been following the presidential election, but hey, yeah, we did a pretty good job at the other positions.
Yeah. We've been doing pretty solid so far. So far, nothing has been fully announced yet, but there's so far the first printout. So I need to actually look at what the first printout is looking like right now. Where is it? Because they always release like a printout. It's supposed to be released at 11, so it was supposed to be released like not too long ago. Yeah, almost always they usually release like a printout, you know.
A printout of what again?
Yeah, a printout of just like the results, you know?
Oh, the results. What are you looking on Google?
Yeah, on Google. Usually they have the printout accessible to the public, but right now it seems like we're just awaiting the printout. So maybe they're still being slow on the counting, but I'm not sure what's going on.
Oh yeah, the Google's still behind. They still have Trump at 267.
People are keeping their eyes out. The article just talks about the primary mostly, but yeah, we're still awaiting of what's going on, what's going to happen. So probably tomorrow, I'm guessing they will most likely announce who won the mayor's election. But yeah, so far we're still awaiting that first printout.
Are you talking about for Hawaii?
Yeah, the mayor's.
Who's is it? Do they have like who's leading and shit?
No,
they don't have it at all.
They don't do like, because it's just a mayor's race. They don't do like a live, count of the of the votes coming in. They just give us a printout at the end of it, as most offices are at the local level. They're just gonna give us a printout probably tomorrow. They're gonna tell us the results. So we'll figure out who wins. But yeah,
so Kimo Alameda wins.
I'm going for
fuck Mitch Roth.
No.
Like I always say when I pass the Mitch Roth signs in town, I always say fuck Mitch Roth.
Fox has called it for Trump. I mean, it's so obvious at this point that Trump has won. There's just no chance that Kamala has won. I don't think there is.
You got no chance in hell.
Fox Decision Desk is reporting on the Gov race. I didn't even know you guys are having a governor's race in California or wherever. But hey, man, I mean, this is good shit right now. So I'm happy. I'm glad we had a good election night. And yeah, I mean, that's pretty much all there is to talk about, isn't there? Any closing remarks?
I want to say, those of you that voted for Trump, we fucking did it. The people won. The people. The good guys won. We the people. Let's go, Brandon. Kamala Harris, Joe Biden, you're fired.
Let's go, Brandon.
Oh, by the way, all these fucking celebrities and shit, all these celebrities like Taylor Swift and Arnold Schwarzenegger, they can all kiss my ass.
Oh, and by the way, I wanted to say one more thing before we go. How does it feel to be unburdened by what has been?
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's not an insult. That is just a fact of life. This is Nomadic Cole and Shoes of Champion. Check out his channel on YouTube. And we're signing off. See you guys next time. Goodbye.